Conflict over how to resolve the crisis exploded into full view this afternoon as President Biden and former President Trump both went down to the border.
The two men took a very different approach to their trips. President Biden stopped in Brownsville, while former President Trump was about 300 miles away in Eagle Pass. Matt Houston has more on what the numbers say about border crossings right now.
Days from Super Tuesday, President Biden touring the border in Brownsville with federal agents, and former President Donald Trump visiting Eagle Pass with Texas officials. Each seeks to control the message on the border, now polling among voters' top priorities.
We had the most secure border, and people weren't coming because they knew they weren't going to get in.
Folks, the bipartisan border security deal is a win for the American people.
At the U.S. border with Mexico last month, federal agents took into custody or expelled 176,000 migrants. That's down from a record high 300,000 in December.
Border crossings usually slow around this time of year, partly because of the weather. But that was the biggest drop from December to January in at least a decade. Analysts say the debate happening in Congress over immigration reform might explain that inflated number in December.
I think that there may have been talk and rumors that things could potentially shift in January, and so people were seeing that as a potential opportunity to come to the border in case something happened in January that would prevent them from being able to do so.
That didn't happen. Ensuring border security remains an issue through Election Day. Border Patrol encounters have soared since the coronavirus pandemic began. 2 million last year, 2.2 million the year before. But other relatively wealthy countries have experienced similar challenges.
There's been an uneven recovery from the pandemic. There are still countries that are struggling to an extreme extent in terms of their economics, job opportunities. And then there's also just the state of the world has changed.
That helps explain why more families have come to the U.S. in recent months. Border Patrol agents apprehended about 1 million people each year during the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. But did not hit that mark and rarely came close between 2007 and 2021. In Tarrant County, I'm Matt Houston.